I'll speak to Osama bin Javaid. He joins me here in Doha, where Arab foreign ministers have been holding talks. Osama, we saw there in Yumna's report, and just even in the background of her live shot, that the devastation that was wrought on Gaza after that bombardment, that was meant to be top of the agenda here in terms of the rebuilding, right?
Well, a resounding condemnation to begin with from the Arab foreign minister who gathered here in the Qatari capital, Doha, saying that this is a provocative step from the Israeli authorities and saying that they are disappointed in the first steps that have been taken by the new Israeli government are towards, not towards reconciliation, but towards taking Gaza and the wider Palestinian issue to, again, a powder keg and an incendiary position where conflict is going to be the dominant tone between these two sides. These foreign ministers gathered here from 17 nations on a consultative session of the Committee of the Arab League, which Qatar is chairing right now, to not just discuss Gaza and the reconstruction of what Arab nations have promised, but also to discuss other issues in the region as well, including that of particular concern to Egypt and Sudan, of the dam which is being built on the River Nile by Ethiopia. The Grand Renaissance Dam is about to be receiving its second filling, and that is a point of concern for not just Sudan and Egypt, but the wider region, because they feel that this is going to have an impact on what is seen as the food basket of the Gulf region in Sudan, also an agriculture in Egypt, where it's going to result in, the fear is that it is going to result in droughts as well as floods. So not just that, but it is also of note here that for the first time after a blockade by neighboring countries of Qatar, this is the first time that foreign ministers from the other countries have arrived in Doha. The Egyptian foreign minister came a day before these consultative meetings and has been meeting a number of Qatari dignitaries, including the Emir of Qatar, to try and improve the bilateral relationships. He told Al Jazeera that Egypt in particular wants to turn a new leaf and it wants to improve bilateral relationships so bygones can be bygones. And the Qatari foreign minister saying that the situation of this region in terms of bilateral cooperation is going towards the right direction.
We believe that this momentum is very important to push forward our agenda in the region, and it will be very healthy for our region. And we have witnessed some steps in the recent months that are showing that there is a desire from all the parties that the tone of dialogue is now the upper tone here in our region, and this is something has been very foundational for Qatar foreign policy.
So a consultative meeting here concluding on a positive note, saying that all sides have unanimously agreed to continue their stance towards their support for Palestinians, making sure that they stand behind Egypt and Sudan and its claims over the Nile River water issue, and a conciliatory tone towards each other when it comes to disputes in the region, which in this consultative meeting, which was held in the Qatari capital. Foreign minister saying that the next Arab League session is going to be held in Algeria, and they're just waiting for restrictions because of the coronavirus crisis to ease so that these consultative meetings can be translated into a wider Arab League meeting for the wider region.
Osama bin Javaid there with all the latest from that meeting here in Doha. Thank you so much, Osama.